Hey there, TFAX family. Welcome back to the channel where we dive deep into the latest and greatest from the world of reality TV. Today, we've got some juicy updates from the beloved universe of 90 Day Fiancé. So, buckle up as we explore 4 unique stories that have everyone talking. First up, we've got a shocking report about 90 Day Fiancé star Michael Eloshway. It turns out his financial situation is looking pretty bleak, with over $20,000 at risk of being seized due to a criminal case. We'll break down the details of his conviction, the potential repercussions, and what this means for his family. Next, we dive into the drama of Season 11 with Amani Jlassi and the emotional journey of Any Aguirre. From romantic rendezvous to digging up secrets about exes, we'll recap the major moments of the latest episode and see how the throuple is managing their complex connections. Moving on, let's talk about Shekinah Garner. She's at a crossroads in her relationship with Sarper Güven and is hinting she might be leaving the show. Could this be the end of their shared journey? We'll explore her candid revelations and what they mean for her future in the spotlight. Lastly, we have David Toborowsky making a big announcement. After welcoming a new daughter into his family, he's ready to embark on an exciting new adventure in Thailand. What's in store for David and his family? We'll fill you in on his latest updates and plans, so stick around as we unpack these stories and keep you up to date on all things 90 Day Fiancé. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to never miss an update from TFAX. Let's dive right in. First up, we have a shocking report about 90 Day Fiancé star Michael Eloshway. His financial situation has taken a troubling turn, as reports reveal that his money is at risk of being seized over a staggering $20,000 debt connected to his criminal case. The situation escalated on April 2, when the government filed a notice of garnishment, indicating their intention to collect on this sum based on a judgment from the United States District Court for the Northern District of Ohio. This judgment reveals that Michael currently has an outstanding balance of $20,200, which includes interest, and the government is eyeing his assets closely. They've already reached out to the Ohio Public Employees Retirement System, where they believe he may have resources tied up. However, a representative from the retirement system confirmed that Michael had a pension plan that was refunded back in October 2019, meaning there are no current assets available through them. What's more concerning is that the government has not disclosed if they're planning to investigate other financial institutions to uncover any additional assets Michael might possess. As many of you know, Michael's past is quite serious. He was convicted in October 2024 for possessing and distributing illegal videos of child abuse. His sentencing was no light matter. Prosecutors initially recommended he serve between 17.5 to 20 years behind bars. In the face of these charges, Michael has continued to maintain his innocence, claiming that he was searching for legal pornography and only inadvertently viewed inappropriate materials. Prosecutors, however, dismissed his defense, highlighting that of the thousands of files analyzed, many contain troubling content linked to sadism and masochism. At a recent sentencing, Michael received a 10-year prison term, along with an additional 10 years of probation. On top of that, he was ordered to pay $10,000 in fines and $5,000 to 2 victims featured in the illegal videos linked to his computer. Currently incarcerated at FCI Elkton, a low-security federal facility, Michael has filed for an appeal, arguing that the judge presiding over his case abused his discretion with the lengthy sentence. As of now, the higher court has yet to make a decision on his appeal, leaving the future looking uncertain for him and his family. Next, we dive into the drama of Season 11 of 90 Day Fiancé, featuring Amani Jlassi and Any Aguirre. In this latest episode, Amani takes it upon herself to dig into Any's past, sensing that there's more to the story than meets the eye. Amani's instincts kick in when she becomes suspicious of Any's connection with an ex-boyfriend, Ray. The tension is palpable as Amani tries to ensure that her friend is being completely honest. Amidst all the romantic entanglements, Juan David Daza finds himself longing for the life he left behind on cruise ships. Struggling with the responsibilities of fatherhood, Juan seems restless as he cares for his child at home, and we see him toying with the idea of returning to sea. but the conflict arises when he realizes he hasn't discussed this idea with his fiancée, Jessica Parsons. Could this be a recipe for disaster as they prepare for their wedding? In the midst of all this, we also have Sean Finch, who's feeling anxious as he navigates his relationship with Alliya de Battista, especially as she continues her physical transition. Accompanying Alliya to a doctor's visit, Sean expresses his concerns about how the transition may affect their relationship. While he wants to be supportive, he fears losing the Alliya he fell in love with, and it raises questions about their future together. And we can't forget about Shekinah Garner, who's headed up to here with her boyfriend Sarper Güven after a big fight. Sarper seems frustrated with his life in Los Angeles, and Shekinah is tired of waiting for him to step up. Tensions run high as they navigate their turbulent relationship, with Shekinah insisting that she would rather be alone than continue in an unfulfilling situation. Lastly, we see Mina Mac, who feels isolated at home in New Hampshire, longing for connection while Mark Bassett is away flying charters. She seeks solace by going through old photos, but a mystery woman in one of the pictures raises her suspicions. Thankfully, a warm invite to a crochet circle from her neighbor, affectionately known as Martini Pat, brightens her spirits. The new friendships she forms at these gatherings bring warmth and support as she deals with her own family drama and uncertainties about their future. This episode is packed with emotions, decisions, and pivotal moments that could set the course for these couples moving forward. What will these developments mean for Amani, Juan, Sean, Shekinah, and Mina as they navigate their relationships? Stay tuned as we keep you updated on all the twists and turns. Moving on, let's talk about Shekinah Garner, who's made headlines with her surprising decision regarding her relationship with Sarper Güven. After sharing an intense journey on 90 Day Fiancé, it seems Shekinah is at a crossroads, and she's hinting that she may be leaving the show. What's driving this potential exit? Shekinah, a 43-year-old esthetician from Los Angeles, initially met Sarper, also 43, while on vacation in Turkey. Their connection sparked quickly, even though Sarper had a reputation for being a bad boy with a tumultuous dating history. Throughout their relationship, fans have witnessed Sarper's struggles with anger issues, which often exacerbated their disagreements. As their relationship faced ups and downs, it became clear that Shekinah was deeply invested in making things work. However, with Sarper's move to the US on a K-1 visa, things have taken a complicated turn. Despite the initial excitement, living together in America has been far from easy. Shekinah recently turned to social media, sharing posts that suggest she feels neglected and alone in their relationship. One of her Instagram captions read, "You know what really sucks?" listing feelings of being ignored and emotionally distant from her partner. As the pressure mounts, she revealed to her followers that adjustments have been tough for Sarper since arriving in America. In a candid response to a fan's question about their relationship status, she stated, "Let's just say you probably won't see us on any more seasons." This cryptic message has left fans speculating about the future of their relationship. Despite the love and shared moments, the couple's connection seems strained, with ongoing issues making things harder than they anticipated. Shekinah expressed feelings of foolishness for applying for Sarper's K-1 visa, which indicates she might be reconsidering their path together. The couple's storyline has generated plenty of discussion, and fans are left wondering if this is the end of their journey on the show or simply a rough patch they can overcome. How will Sarper respond to Shekinah's revelations, and is this a sign of a more serious breakup in the works? Only time will tell, but there's no doubt that Shekinah's openness about her feelings has struck a chord with viewers who have followed their story closely. And lastly, we have David Toborowsky, who is making headlines yet again with a big announcement about his future. After recently welcoming a new daughter into his family with Annie Suwan, David is poised to embark on an exciting new adventure that takes him away from the United States. In his latest Instagram updates, David shared his enthusiasm for meeting his new daughter, Minthira, and expressed how much he cherishes the moments they have already shared together. As he prepares for this new chapter, David posted, "I am getting last-minute things done here in Arizona," indicating his readiness to transition to life in Thailand. His excitement is palpable as he shares sweet snapshots of Minthira and reflects on how wonderful it feels to wake up next to her. But it's not just family time that has him buzzing. David also revealed his travel plans in a video where he posed beside a luxury Rolls-Royce, hinting at the adventure awaiting him overseas. In David's own words, he stated, "It has been so great to be in America, but I cannot wait to see the baby and Annie." His eagerness to reunite with his family in Thailand raises questions about how this move will impact their lives moving forward. David's journey has always been about embracing family and connection, and this new adventure seems to be a fulfilling continuation of that theme. With Minthira's arrival and the promise of new experiences overseas, David is not only expanding his family, but also stepping into a new life chapter filled with emotional significance. What lies ahead for David and Annie as they settle into their roles as new parents? Will this new adventure strengthen their bond and enrich their family life? We can't wait to see how it all unfolds. Keep it here as we continue to follow their journey and bring you all the updates on their incredible story.